Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video of My Creative Life with Kelssweetie, where we read books and we make art. Today, we are going to look back at some things that I did at the end of July. So as y'all know, I made a SUMMERWEEN bucket list at the beginning of the summer, and I've been slowly chipping away at it every single weekend, and honestly, it's really kept me from losing my mind. This has been a hard summer for many different reasons, and I think having these moments of joy every weekend, throughout the week, throughout the summer, has been truly amazing to reground myself and to self-regulate my emotions through everything that's currently been happening globally in the world, period. But I've been having an amazing time. So what you guys are going to be seeing is, one, I'm going on a stargazing date with my partner. One of my bucket list items for this summer was to go stargazing. I've said it plenty of times, but I really do think that aliens are SUMMERWEEN coded perfectly. And one of those things was going to the Griffith Observatory. I've never been. I've lived in LA for 13 years and I've never been. It's completely free to go to the Griffith Observatory. And I thought, okay, I think it's time for me to go. I also realized that my partner, I may be misremembering, either he hasn't been or he hasn't been since like he was young. So it was a fun time for both of us. And I really loved it. If you live in LA, you really do have to go up there. Is it touristy? Absolutely. But there's a reason why it's touristy. It's because it's actually a lot of fun. We saw a lot of great stuff. And then this last weekend, we went to the Orange County Fair. So every year we go to the fair, but I kind of was being intentional about going to the fair this year. And it was a lot of fun. Were we tired? Certainly. We are washed. We are now 30. We are in our 30s now. We have just now hit the precipice of 30. It is both a blessing and a curse because we got there around 1 and it was nearing 8 o'clock, and we definitely needed to look at when sunset was because we wanted to get on the Ferris wheel at sunset and to see all the lights of the fair. We did manage that, but as soon as it hit 8 o'clock, we were out of there. We were so tired. But we did have a ball. I'm gonna have some B-roll and everything through both of these excursions while I talk to you a bit about what happened and what experiences we had, because especially for the Griffith Observatory, there were some things that we couldn't bring a camera in on, and arguably it was one of the best parts of the entire trip. So I'll tell you a little bit about that as I start showing you everything from stargazing and seeing all the planets and stuff. Honestly, it was just such an amazing time, and I'll do the same over for my B-roll footage of the fair, which 7 hours is a lot, but it really was a great time, and we did so much, just absolutely so much. So thanks y'all for watching, and let's get into the vlog. So y'all, I am getting y'all this vlog very, very late. This was at the top of the month that we went to the fair and we went to the observatory, but I had to show y'all because arguably this was probably the best things that I did all summer, although it was an amazing summer. I wanted to make sure that I showed this to y'all before August was over because September is blowing her way on through. Okay, so we went to the Griffith Observatory, which I had never gone to, and neither had my partner, who's grown up in LA his entire life, because we thought it was a tourist trap. Here's the thing, tourists may be onto something because it's gorgeous. Look at all of this beautiful art. I was not expecting all of this, but we had a ball. Now, I will tell you, I wish that I could have taken the camera inside for the big theater that they have in there that's completely surrounding. They tell you can't bring cameras in there, and I'm a rule follower, so I did not bring it in there. But I do really want to impress that if you are in the LA area and you've not gone to the observatory, go. It is so worth the trip. We had the most amazing time, especially if you're into sci-fi movies or space whatsoever, which me and my partner are. It is so much fun, and it's free. I can't believe that like our tax dollars actually do pay for something that's good. This is a meteor. That was cool. It was cool seeing that. That's a telescope that we actually thought we'd be able to see up close. So instead, you're just gonna get this very sticky window instead. This was cool. It was a Tesla core coil presentation, which we've seen the Prestige, so that was cool for us to see.
this beautiful sunset, and stargazing. This is as long as we could stay for stargazing. We were just not going to be there much longer. But we did get ice cream from one of my favorite ice cream spots in LA. They're a franchise, but they're amazing. It's Handles. And we got to watch X-Files to end the night. It was so much fun, y'all. And it was completely free. I mean, aside from the ice cream and stuff. So we had a ball. That following weekend, we went to the fair. We go to the fair every single year, but I felt very intentional going to the fair this year because it feels like the most Summerween thing that we could possibly have done. I learned a lot about hydroponics. I'm completely wanting to start my own hydroponics station. That was a lot of fun. Look that up. If you really want to nerd out on something that's amazing for you, look that up. Then I had to try and put together the best horror movies of all time in this amazing display that they ended up having. Like, there's all of these different photo displays for movies and everything. Now, if you notice, The Shining ends up being at the end. They didn't really have a lot of great options, y'all. So I worked with what I had. I have The Shining at the end because I've read the book. And if anybody has read the book, they'll probably tell you the same, that the movie sucks compared to the book. Okay, we're going to move on from that conversation because we hate that author, but he still snapped on that book. This is a painting. I cannot believe that that's a painting. That's amazing. There was somebody in there doing live paintings as well of famous movie posters, and it was just really cool to walk throughout this entire exhibit, especially this part. I got plenty of footage as inspiration for my area this year for my Halloween theme of a video rental store, and the entire time all I could think was, this is so expensive, because I've seen how much those things cost now. Also, they have art at the fair. I did not know that they had art competitions at the fair for some reason. Saw some gorgeous paintings. I mean, paintings, ink drawings, woodworking. Honestly, I had no clue that we'd be walking into something like that, and it was so much fun. Did it make me miss painting? How much I used to paint, how I was a huge painter back in high school and college and all of that? Absolutely. Am I gonna start painting tomorrow? No, but I do miss it. I do really miss it. So maybe, hopefully, maybe around the holiday? I don't know. Here is something that looks familiar. This is where we definitely had our money taken from us in regards to a bunch of games. Now, I don't feel like they were rigged. I think we just suck. But I did go home with a bear. I went home with a dog, and his name is Chewie, because we had on our Star Wars t-shirts that day, and we thought that that'd be a cute name for a dog. And so his name's Chewie. He's my son. I love him. I go to sleep with him every night. You have to go to the fair and get got on a couple of carnival games. I think it's a part of the experience. Did I think that I threw that bad? No. But I found out and was very much humbled that day. We were there for 7 hours, y'all. I was really trying to make it so I could see all the lights and everything. We made it to sundown and got this beautiful shot of looking over the entire fair from the Ferris wheel. And as we were walking out, I did get to see all of the neon lights. So I came to do what I wanted to do, and that was having the summer experience. And you have to see the lights at the fair in order to have the true summer experience. I made it as long as I could. There's the lights. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Had a ball.
Thanks again, y'all, for watching today's vlog. Like I said, we have 1 month. As I'm filming this, August is now here. That has been dubbed October by the Halloween masses, because we are so ready for the Burr months to finally be here. But we have 1 more month for me to knock out some things on this Summerween bucket list, which I think is achievable. Next weekend, we're supposed to be going to the drive-in, which was a big thing. It was like probably one of the first things on my Summerween bucket list is I want to go to the drive-in. So we're going to that next weekend. I have a horror events was on that list, and I'm going to Midsummer Scream weekend after next. So that'll hit that. I have a slashers book recommendation video coming up, so you guys will be getting that soon. And what else? Something else is on the list. Something else is on my X-Files craft. I'm still brainstorming that. I have a lot of ideas of craft things I want to do, and I think I finally landed on what it will be, what my X-Files craft will be. I'm really excited for it because it is something that I've been wanting to try for a very long time. There is a craft on my channel that came really close to me achieving it, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I think I'm going to just finally kick off crafting for the season with that video, because there's a lot of things that I want to craft this season. Thanks again for watching. If you liked today's video, please subscribe down below, because as you just heard, there are plenty of more Summerween content being smushed into this last month of summer. Yes, y'all, I have found out that while summer was not my favorite season, and still isn't, I have the fan going as I'm filming this, I have found a way to enjoy it, and I've had an amazing, amazing summer so far, and I can't wait to share more with y'all. So subscribe down below if you guys are interested in that, and please like this video if you liked today's video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.